feel it's my time, think it's my year, I really feel it's my time, think it's my pen ready. Used to hold myself back, my self-esteem damn bad. Gotta keep on chugging, ran through everything in front of me. Might smoke bed heavy, got a whole agenda. Can't aspire to get ahead, so bump that, it's no surrender. Got a dollar flipped up, I'm trying to get it in FT to get them when they're hand and crypto. Learn how to fix that. I don't really hold out of books, but I'ma learn how to fix that. Some opportunities and never come unless you paying attention, so no, I can't miss that. Moving, MVP, I got the record, I might have to prove something. Big jumper worthy, they gon' have to retire my jersey early. Whole crew coming, had to work something, cause I had nothing in my pocket, yeah, I did all that. Big plans, partners trying to make profits, yeah, I did all that. Work, sweating, tears breaking, even no ends, yeah, I did all that. Had to make it happen, putting hours in my practice, I did all that. Yeah, I can't take no loss, yeah, I don't even know what it costs. I hit the ground, then it go off, yeah, hit the ground, then it go off, yeah, I can't take no loss, yeah, I don't even know what it costs, yeah, I hit the ground, then it go off, yeah, hit the ground, then it go off, yeah, run it, ooh, I really feel it's my time, think it's my year, I really feel it's my time, think it's my year, I really feel it's my time, think it's my year, I really feel it's my time, think it's my big dog, walking big talk, young veteran, living legend, bet I'm better than them. This is my ship, I'm a jacket like Letterman, y'all better not let them in, they gon' rotate this, so I keep the pedaling, started a chain, the cycle is heaven sent, this is from God, but I'm not your reverend, not in the pulpit, I'm a pit bull in this element, said you gon' pull up, then settle it, I've been married to this hustle.
Hello, beautiful community. How's everyone doing? Let's see, SB comes in with the first like. Haven't even started the stream. I appreciate that, SB. We officially had our first free Vanguard last week. And we're looking for more. So make sure you like, guys, the stream. I think today we're going to be hitting that. We need to hit 150 likes. If we hit 150 likes, that means, just fix that. That means that we're going to be having another Vanguard member for free today, which is going to last for a week. So make sure you like the stream, share it with everyone. Lim Foxiang, hello buddy. I think I saw you yesterday in the Zoom call for a second, but then you left. Is that is that Foxiang? Looking forward to meet you. Pound dollar. We've had, as you can see, if you follow my Instagrams, I've recently shared. You get all these fake traders out there where they don't share what they're doing. With me, you get to see my payouts. Was it a five-figure month? Well, technically it was, but because I was in drawdown for 5k, I nearly made this month about 9k profits. But if you follow me on Instagram, you can see the updates of what's happening on the rest of the day. This is the payout from instant funding this month. A trade with the repositioning that you've been following. Managed to get another entry down here, 30 pips. I'd show you the trade live. So if you do want to see what happens after the lives, make sure you follow me on Conscious Day Trade. I'm going to link this. This is the fivers, the payout. So overall about 4 grand this month. Not the best, not the worst. And you can see me working out. And I was quite happy with this. We did 100 kgs for 4 reps today. Let's turn the music a bit down. It was an unbelievable good day, I would say, for me. Felt good. The snatch needs a little bit of work. But still good. Still working on it. And then we increased our chins as well. So that was pretty cool. So that's on the fitness front. Make sure you follow me on Instagram, guys, if you want to see what's happening after the lives. I'll put it now into the chat. So make sure you go and follow. We're slowly building here as well, but obviously we're a lot cooler on YouTube, as they say. Right, trading wise, we saw the news yesterday. Let's bring up the news for a second. How we're doing on the likes. Let's start high. The higher we start, the more chances we're going to have that we're going to have a free Vanguard today. So let's press that like, guys. Do it now. Let's press it now and let's get that momentum going. Also, the more you comment, the more the algorithm will start pushing our content forward. For you commenting means you can get a question answered. So if you have any questions around my trading or anything, make sure you put it in the comments. I always answer all your questions, so make sure you do that so you don't miss out on that opportunity that you get every day, apart from Wednesday, because Wednesday I am in the hands of the Vanguards. So that was the news there. It was GDP news. The dollar weakened. By the way, I haven't showed you today my brilliance on making coffee. Are you ready? Cheers. Honestly, I need to make a... Do you know what? One day I'm going to have my own cafe. And remember this video. One day I'm going to have a cafe in Bali. I feel like I enjoy it too much. A conscious day trader cafe where all the day traders can go and enjoy the best coffee, best internet, and chat trading. How cool would that coffee place be? Cheers to that. Right, where are we? Let's see who's in. We've got Paul. Hello, Paul. Lim. I had something to do, need to go, so I'll catch up watching the recording. Okay. Good morning, Paul. Amir, good morning. Another Paul. There's a lot of Pauls in our stream. And Zigasp is asking, are you hedging? Is this still part of your strategy entry? Not very often. I haven't had to hedge recently, so I only do it. I did hedge pretty much a lot before when I was doing the hedging strategy. It was just about before Christmas. I did have an amazing month, 13k month, but then I had to give 10k back, so it didn't really make sense for me to hedge. Rich, hello Rich. Get your head right. I'm in the house, Yanis. Good morning. Amazing idea having a cafe. Nice cup, by the way. Thank you. There he is. FX Dave is in. Everyone is piling in. Let's see what we're going to get today. What we've got in terms of news. We've got, today is the 29th, so we have unemployment claims coming about 9:30 tonight, my time. 8:30 US time, Eastern time. What else we got? We got core PCE, and tomorrow can't be. Oh damn! There's only 29 days this month. I guess that's kind of good because I'm not going to get my allocation for Darwin X, so let's jump on to the next one. Because of the drawdown, I wasn't eligible to build up my account, my 55,000 account on Darwin X, so we have to do that next month. So yeah, core PCE and unemployment claims, 29th at 8:30 Eastern time. That's when we're going to be, it's going to be tonight basically, when we're going to be looking. Vanguard, you know what to do. Make sure you like. We're not going to have Ragnar today. I didn't have time to set him up, but you do have me as Ragnar telling you to like the stream. So make sure you like the stream, guys, so we get a free Vanguard today, the giveaway. But in terms of trading, this is what I was looking at. I didn't realize I wasn't showing you the screens. We had the news here. So we've got two big news at 8:30 tonight. You can see that on the line here where it's coming. It's 1:30 UK time. Fun times. So at this moment of time, what did I say? Did I say it to you guys or did I say it to the Vanguards? I think I said it to you guys. But I was saying it to one of the Vanguard members. My strong belief is that we're going to be consolidating around 127 and 126. Why? Let's look at this monthly. The monthly level, we're currently at minus 0.20%. What does that mean? What does that mean, Yanis? What does that mean? What are you talking about? Let's go to boom, boom. There we go. Go to my dashboard. In the last 20 years, we've gone minus 0.6% closure in February. We only got 1 day trading, which is today. So we're probably going to close around the average. If this was to be right, we can see now we're currently minus 1.19. So this favors the bearishness around this area if we take the last 20 years of data. 15, gone to the 15 minute. Euro dollar had a little bit of a push up, and now it's consolidating as well. We had a bit of news here. What's that? German preliminary CPI came in, and that pushed the euro a little bit further down, but not much. But what did I say, guys? Do you remember me? I said exactly here would be the area where I would be interested in shorting. And look what happened. Obviously, I was trading the pound dollar, which worked out really well as well. But this was going to be another opportunity that I might have taken. And it looks like it would have been the better opportunity because it did deliver a 62 pip move to the downside. Pound dollar reacted really well to this area of interest that we had. I did generally think that we could potentially go back to the 126. That didn't happen. I thought this push is going to be coming lower. Then I would be loading up my long positions, but I didn't because price kind of hovered around this fair value gap on the 15 minute. I think it's higher actually. I think it's on the hour. No, 4 hours. Where is it? Where is it? Is it 5 minute? It's on the 15 minute. There it is. That fair value gap got really nice, fulfilled, then it pushed higher, came back. Look at this here. This price action is just beautiful to see. We just came back, refilled this. This is an OTE entry, by the way, for the ICT people. If you change that, 76.4 to the dot. And that was a nice little entry there. And then it pushed higher. Did I take this? I did take this actually. I did take it. Get the fivers up. I did take that trade. It was good. Yesterday in the Vanguards, we had a Zoom call. I showed them really cool. Wow. So yeah, I showed them a really cool thing we can be doing on the ChatGPT, and how we can create a data analyst for us, and we can ask it questions and it would give us answers. So I did ask myself a few questions today. The data analyst from ChatGPT, my question was, how many hours do I hold my really bad trades. And look at this. This is probably influenced by the 20. Let's take out the outliers. So it's telling me, including the 22,000 loss, which that was the very, very long time trade because I kept it for nearly like a month. That's got an 85 hour on average on my losing trades, but that's not realistic with my normal trading. So that 22k is out skewing this. Winning trades, you would argue that I'm a swing trader, wouldn't you? Like overall, my winning trades on average take about 13 hours. So it looks like I'm transitioning a little bit towards swing trading, but I do look at the day trading aspect. But yeah, so there we go. If we take the outliers out, my winning trades normally take about 5 hours. That's pretty cool. My losing trades were kept open for about 9 hours. So I'm holding my losing trades longer, and that means this includes only the losing trades that I after closed for a loss, right? Pound dollar looks like it's pushing up. Let's see. Is it pushing up a little bit? We're at minus 0.001%. Keep an eye here so we can do other stuff as well. Good morning, Leon. Miguel. What companies are you funded by and trust? Right, I can only recommend the Fivers, guys. I do trade instant funding. Some people have messaged me that they've had some bad experiences with them, so I'm not yet to. Yes, I just got 2.5 grand within a couple of days, within a day actually, really good, fast. They are also changing brokers, so they're going towards DX Trader from Think Market, so that's going to be interesting to see how that affects it. So yeah, we're going to look at that. Paul Brown, Yanis, what is your bias today on cable, long or short? Now, what would that do for you if I told you that answer, Paul? Would you say, well, if Yanis is long, I need to be long? I always find this question interesting. Like, what are you trying to gain? Let's see the world. What is your take on FTMO? I don't know. That's the honest truth. I think from what I've heard is they have so many rules that you can fail challenges. The Fivers guys, by the way, have I got it in the details? If you do want to join the Fivers, I've got a 5% discount from them actually. Do I have it here? I haven't put it in. Let me find it for you guys. I didn't realize that they've given me a 5% discount for the community. Let me see where it is, and I'll post it in the link. Dum, 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 dum. There we go. Copy link. Put that in the chat for anyone who wants 5% from the Fivers. Instant funding, they cheat me on daily stop loss. I don't think they have stop loss actually. They have a smart stop loss. Depends what you were doing, Mr. BJ. Depends, because you have to be aware of the rules. If you go against the rules and they stop your account, then it's not their fault, right? By the way, you're on the Fivers page. I know. They need to update their payouts though. I trade with the Fivers, and trading conditions, spreads, slippage, and commissions are the best in the industry. I agree. I absolutely agree. I mean, I have no issue with the Fivers. I always get payments. they're super, like Alex, Saul, all the people that you know in there, that you can contact them within minutes. They're always responsive. Vladimir, isn't the Asian range from 8 p.m. to midnight New York time? I've taken the ICT, which is 12 o'clock till 5 UTC, UK time. We're seeing a push now below. That's quite nice. We're getting back into those ranges that we're talking about. Nothing yet that I can get involved. Nothing yet. What are we going to be looking at? This is the ultimate high, ultimate low. As we stand, we're kind of training around the previous equilibrium. It's looking like a slow day today for some reason. Let's see if we can find anything else in the euro dollar. Euro dollar. This looks bearish, but I would like it to be higher. DXY, what's the DXY doing? DXY hit our Fibonacci retracement. Look at that, perfectly into that fair value gap and then sold off. That is a daily fair value gap as well, so a big fair value gap. We are coming into this area here now, which is interesting. This is an order block here, so we're going to see if that's going to push higher. If not, the next liquidity areas are going to be below. This is on the hour. Let's go on the 15. Yeah, the obvious one is the liquidity below this area here. You look at that, boom, on the 50% of the fair value gap. This area is potentially something that the DXY can hunt. If it is going down there, that means that the pound dollar is going higher. If it is going higher, is it going higher after coming to equilibrium, or are we pushing lower? If we're pushing lower, it means that the DXY is hunting for highs. If it is hunting for the Asian highs, we've got buy side liquidity above here. At this moment of time, I would like the DXY to come lower. Obviously, we're too close to the previous daily low. We want to see a breakdown, come into this area of the fair value gaps here, potentially come back and retest that fair value gap down there. So then we can go higher. A lot of people are asking me about hedging today. How come? Are you still using hedging? I am not. I am not actually. I'm using repositioning. Second question today. That's interesting. Speaking of which, since it's the last day of the month, I'm going to have to update the information. But February, March, let's look at March. Actually, I don't really need to update this. We'll only need to update next year, because we're not going to have another February this year. But 2023, we had a really bullish closure on the pound dollar. 2.6 up. That's interesting. We do increase a little bit from February, where on average in the last 20 years we've got minus 0.4. What I can see this outlier here. We can potentially exclude this 0.2. So definitely more bullish since 2016. That is when we had the Brexit, and then we pushed into 18, and then we had a seller from 19 to 22, which is the period of COVID pretty much. And now it's the first time. Welcome to Rosier Wing, I think it's called. New subscriber, welcome. So overall, it's looking like we're going to close around minus 0.2, with the exceptions in the last, since 2016, guys, we've seen bigger numbers on the pound dollar. So 3%, 1%, 2%, 2% if you round them up, 3%, 1%, 2%, and 3%, compared to 2005 and 2014, where it was quite close to not changing massively the price range from month to month. But here we're seeing an escalation of movement. So that's interesting. Is this going to be another green month? If we take the history, it looks like this is quite, look at the difference from February. From February, yes, you had some outliers, but overall, if you exclude these two dates, let me exclude those two dates. Again, minus 0.2. A lot more, not normal, but a not more normalized data, I would say, compared to what we have in March, which is one type of data here, and I'm talking about this, and a different type of data from 2016 onwards. That's going to be interesting. It's going to be interesting. If we look at the DXY in 2023, where is it? 2.25% down. On average, though, if we look at this, there's more green than red. Is there? 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 2, 4, 7, 8, 9, 10. Just by one. So, okay, this is going to be interesting for next month. But for February, we can see that we're closing close to minus 0.6. We're currently at minus 0.002. So depending on what price does in the next 30 minutes when we're going to open, I would want to be getting involved at the extreme ends of this. I think we're going to be consolidating between 127, 126. So I would rather be closer to these big numbers than start trading from the middle, 1265. And what I mean by that is I would rather be trading up here and down here than trying to predict, are we going to 127 and 126? Why? Because we're currently sitting exactly where the previous 20 years have closed on average. Make sense? Good morning, Harvey. Good morning, Microcap. Greetings from Trinidad and Tobago. Hello. Who else we got? And John. Good morning, John. Guys, make sure you like. The only way we're going to get a new Vanguard for the next week is going to be if we hit that 150. We're doing well. Got 30 likes already. So I do believe that we can potentially get a new giveaway today. Obviously, we're going to be writing Vanguard once when we get that level. And now we're seeing a little bit of a push now below the Asian range. Hi, Scott. So we're going to see if we do hit those 150 likes, then we are definitely doing the giveaway, and you're going to get a free weekly pass to our Discord and our Zoom call, which is extremely beneficial. And that's from the guys, not from me. So I think you will enjoy that. Going back to the chat GPT, I did ask it the question, and it did come with the answer of 5 hours. So if you think, if I enter around London and 5 hours, that would take us in to the New York session. So normally what I do, I find a nice entry in the London. If it hasn't paid me, it normally pays me during the New York session. So then that means we can go away, do other things, and then around 9 o'clock at night, 10 o'clock at night for me, that's when I'll be closing my positions on a regular basis. Right, let's see. What else I want to show? I can ask this. Can you represent this by days on a bar chart? How cool is that? Now my data analyst is going to go and work on this, and it's going to show me how I am performing around this. If you do want to know how to do this, guys, you have to join the Vanguard. This is a video we did yesterday on how to do this. Let's see, it's analyzing. And there we go. Absolutely love it. This has given me the durations. Make sure, so 5 hours, which corresponds to about 0.2 days. So this is in days. Average duration of approximately 9 hours, translating to 0.38 days. So roughly 0.2 of a day. I want to represent, though, I want to represent the y-axis as hours. And just like that, it's going to change my chart to represent hours. How cool is that? If he doesn't, I'm going to fire him. Boom! Just like that. We're going to. I also want to see the header on the bar chart. And now it's going to add basically how many hours is this. We took the Asian low, we're back into the previous equilibrium. So we're waiting to see, we're currently sitting at 0.04% down on the month. And there we go. Just with a few clicks, I've got my answer. This is absolutely ridiculous that I can do this. The power of AI. I absolutely love it. That is something that I'm using quite heavily now to do my data analytics in the background. And it gives me an edge. It's great to know that if I have trades and I'm holding them more than see where it is, more than 6-7 hours, I know that there's high chance. Actually, let's ask it that. What is the percentage of losers when the duration of the trade lasts more than let's do 7 hours. So now the data analyst in the background is going to go and look at my data, and it's going to tell me to determine the percentage of losing trades when the duration of your trades lasts more than 7 hours. We'll filter the data set and exceed this duration and then calculate the proportion of that. There we go. But this is absolutely insanely powerful, guys. I have a data analyst on my computer that is working extremely hard. It can code Python, is doing all the work automatically in the background. And the analysis indicates that 47% of my trades that last more than 7 hours were classified as losers. This suggests that nearly half of the longer duration trades did not result in a profit. So about 50% chance after 7 hours that my trades are going to be a loser. So what about I can literally ask it, what about 8 hours? And now it's going to go and analyze more than 8 hours, up to 8 hours. Absolutely insane. the power that we have in our fingertips. Okay, 8 hours is just a small increase from 47.5 to 47.8, so roughly about 48%. That if I hold my trades, I thought it's going to be higher. If I hold my trades more than 7 hours, that they're going to be losers. So, Ada, hello from Nigeria. Kenya as well. Chris G. 126400 looks good, says Paul. Let's have a look at this. Let's zoom in. Guys, when you trade for a living, right, when this is your only income, the first thing that you have to think is, when I'm entering, what is the probability that this can go wrong? So if I can see an entry now, but let's say I wanted to enter here, where am I from the previous day? I'm pretty much on previous equilibrium, so it can go up or down. I don't have a good indication if we're going higher or lower. So what do? I just have to wait. If I look on the 1 hour as well, I can throw in some Bollinger Bands. It would give me a little bit. Okay, we're a little bit on the high end up here, but it's not for it to be in the RSIs of 90s, 100s, for the Bollinger Band to be really high up. We're talking that it has to go and retest the 127. If we get to 127, it will be 1, 2, 3, 4. It will be the 4th time that we're hitting that level. So it will be a question, are we going to be breaking it higher to go to 128s? Obviously, that's not going to happen now. You do have news tonight. So today, my thought process is, let's let the London Open do its thing. We're going to see where price is going to be, and then we're going to decide if this is worth taking the trade. Same with the euro. Euro looks like it's going a bit lower, which is not good, because I do want to be shorting the euro, but not at this area yet. I want to be shorting it up here. But normally when the euro is up here, I find a trade on the pound dollar, so I'll take the pound dollar. Where am I seeing this info, says Daniel. So this is ChatGPT 4. And I can manipulate my MT5 data, and I can ask it multiple questions. So that's it. Let's see what other things I want to know. What day do I have my worst trades on average? Show it in a bar chart with headers. Boom. You go and do that whilst we watch other stuff. So it's going to go and tell you what it's going to do in the background. What it's actually doing, which is absolutely insane, it's gone into my data set, and it has identified that obviously we don't have days in my data set. So it needs to go into my data set, change the data to include days. So it's going to go and add Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. Wait, that doesn't look correct. Average profit Tuesday? 0. That doesn't look correct. The bar chart trades initiated headers indicate specific values. I think that's going to be take out outliers. Let's see how it looks without the outliers. Profit loss for each day and then plot the results. Let's see. It's giving me the average. Okay. Let's see if we take the outlier. We know what outlier that is. That outlier is the 22k loss. Let's take out the indicators. Now, with the outlets gone, we can see that we're getting a little bit more of a normal distribution. The update bar now shows the average profit loss for trades initiated on each day of the week. Removed. The redefined analysis provides a clear view of the trend. Highlighting these days are typically more or less profitable on average without distortions or extremes. Okay. But obviously that's not going to show me. This is 0.0. What is that? The y-axis. So depending on how good your question is, you might have to refine things. I think this is number of average profit loss by day. So how many losses or let's go around this data up and to the closest. Pound dollar is kind of where we are, 0.02. We pushed the higher a bit again, so now we're going to have to wait. Let's see if that works. Okay, that should be a better thing to ask. And every time I am asking ChatGPT, you do have to upgrade to version 4. That's correct, Scott. There we go. So what happened there, guys? And this is why ChatGPT is only as powerful as good as your question, right? So I know that I have in the year up to date on all my trades 136 trades, and we did ask about, give me a second just to remember what I asked it. We asked, what day do I have my worst trades on average? So these are all my bad trades, and the most of my bad trades comes on Thursdays, followed by Wednesday. So end of the week, I normally get good trades in the beginning of the week, which is quite interesting. Also, we have NFP on Friday. However, Friday is quite good. And this is going to give you, that's quite interesting that I'm actually trading more on these trades. I'm finding setups more on Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. Really, really insightful stuff. FX Dave, short trade worked out for 7 pips. Yeehaw. Good stuff. I don't think so, Scott. I don't install any Pythons or Pandas. You literally just go to OpenAI and you upgrade to ChatGPT 4, and then that should work. It's a browser-based service, so you shouldn't be. Just make sure you're on the right ChatGPT and you're not on something else. NFP is next week. Absolutely right. It's the first Friday of each month. So next month is March, and the first Friday we're going to have NFP event. How are we doing on the likes? Are we going to have a Vanguard today? The big question. The big question of the day. Is it logical response from ChatGPT by trading more on these days you are exposing more risk? Yes. So obviously the more trades you have, the higher the chances that you're going to have losers and winners, but you also have winners. The other thing that, if we think about it in terms of how many we're talking about, I can't bring it back. We're talking about the biggest number is 136 trades, and the smallest is 93. So it's not that crazy difference in terms of the number. You know, we're not looking at 130 trades versus 20 trades. That would have been a different. So we could ask it, do a significance, test the significance of the data, and that would show us if the and remember, I've taken out the outliers, so I've taken out the worst and the best trades. That costs $20 a month. Yeah, it does. There is a cost to it. But to have it, can you imagine having a full-time Python analyst who understands every single thing about coding, and you can do that? Yeah, you can ask it so many things. It's absolutely brilliant. Right, we've got our MT5 open. Do we? Let's see if we do. Maybe not. How many trades I have per month? Good question. If we only had an analyst, we can ask this question too. Let's ask him. Just like that, I'll ask the dataset to go and find how many trades do I take in a month. Boom. Look at that. It's absolutely insane. Damn. It's gone in and found that. Look at August. Interesting. So on average, I'm lazy. What is the average? So it looks like the most is in June, 100 trades in 2023. January 50 trades, February 36 trades, around 55 trades a month. I don't think you can do that, FX Dave. Might do a video on it next week on ChatGPT. It's so powerful, absolutely insane. The repositioning consists of multiple entries per trade. How does the ChatGPT quantify that? I'm not sure I understand your question there, Zig. Every reposition is actually a trade, so it would see the individual trades as separate trades. It doesn't understand what I'm doing in terms of repositioning. It can see that I put a trade at 9 a.m., then I put another trade at 9:30, let's say. I'm working on a quantitative approach on the market and discovering a beautiful thing related to the importance of risk management. How cool is that? Nothing yet. Let's go and add our indicator. We're just holding. I'm just holding at this level here. For me personally, there's nothing here. Nothing here. We didn't take the Asian high. I know Dave took this short. Is it worth it? In my eyes, okay. You could say 13 pips. What do we have above? 28. I would say that is a little bit on the risk side for me. Guys, let's make sure we like the channel, because if you do like the channel and we hit 150, you get pretty much 30 videos of me explaining repositioning, NLP work, how to build accounts, how to manage 100k accounts, how can you start from small accounts, build them to big accounts. There's so much content in there, and you get to know all the vanguards as well. So it's an absolute, in my opinion, I think we are the best community out there of real traders trading for to become financial free, and with track records, prop firm trading and personal trading. So I think we are a very good community. People first. So if you do want to get access to that, obviously you can go into the details right now, and you can upgrade any moment, right? You can join us. It's $19 a month. Let me see if I can send you this. I'll put it in the chat for the interested people. But if you want to get the free one, we need to get those likes up. If we get those likes up to 150, you're going to be getting the chance. We're going to do a draw. It's going to be fun. We do it live, and one of you will be winning, like Jiang did last week, the Vanguard membership for a week. It doesn't get better than that. Sometimes I find entries really early during the Asian session, but today it hasn't given anything yet. What happened to Bitcoin? I heard there was a little bit of panic. Everyone was panicking a little bit on Bitcoin. Oh, damn. Wait a minute, it went to 64,000? Huh? By the way, guys. Okay, no. Damn. Oh, 64,000. Then it dropped back down to 57. That's insane. 10% down. What? Oh man, imagine the emotional roller coaster. Let's say you have 10 Bitcoins and here you have like 6 million and suddenly you got 6.3 million and you're going back to 5.7 million. That is insane. It looks like it's pushing back up though. Brand Qual. Milaolnika. I lived in Greece for, he asked me if I speak Greek. I did all my schooling in Greek, Panellinias, but then I moved to the UK, did my studies there. But yeah, it's my first language is Greek. For example, from 1993, the average of the daily candles body is 63 pips. Tails is 100 pips. Okay. So information is good, but you have to know how to understand it to give you an edge, right? So then how can you use that information to get an edge within the markets, to get entries, execution, and so on? But that's interesting on the pound. Gold. We did have a buy into the 2000s, 37 now. This is a crucial area now. It's trying to break above here, change of character potentially to the upside. What's the DXY doing? We're 2 minutes in. It's pushing lower, which means the pound dollar is potentially coming higher, coming back to hunt for the previous daily low. Nice little area there. This is on the 1 hour. We can see a nice area of a Fibonacci, not Fibonacci, a fair value gap there. Nice little push now. I wouldn't mind actually. Where are we? Let's see. That is quite nice. This is quite nice. 76.4 would be down here. It's pushing. It's pushing. Did I not add any levels in here? There they are. Okay, so no levels around. Previous daily low being hit now. Getting a bit of reaction. Failed to take the highs on the pound dollar, so what we're looking for from this move, we've broken the 23, so it is highly likely that we're getting to the 50%. 50%, 61, 76.4. 76.4 will probably be an area where I can start thinking about entering. When are we next doing a live with the fivers? I don't know actually. We need to speak to Jonathan to arrange a date. Judah swing at closure of the last 15-minute candle. Let's have a look. Technically, I think there needs to be a defined around Judah swing, because I generally don't see these as a Judah swing here. What I normally look at is this, taking the low, then coming and taking the high, and that being the Judah swing, and then delivering price. How are you using the repositioning? Repositioning is pretty much a pound average approach. So instead of having my 10 lots applied to one idea, I spread out my ideas by 10, let's say, by 10 one lots. And those one lots then will try and reposition the worst entry. Got a nice little push now to the downside. What's the range of the Asian? It is 13 pips. Currently in the London Silver Bullet now. Break of structure, fill fair value gap there. How is reposition different to martingale? Martingale is completely different. The martingale system doubles as it goes against you. So if you have one lot and you go and enter to your second position, you're entering another 2 lots, so you total 3 lots. Then the next one, you're opening another 3 lots, so you go in 6 lots. It's insane. It's ludicrous. Good question, SB. If you were not stream live, would you still be dedicating this time to the charts? Hell no. Absolutely not. Absolutely not. I would just have alerts and look for opportunities. On my phone, I'll be doing other things. Most probably, what I'll be doing, let me see if I can show you. Most likely, if I wasn't live now, I would be doing, let's see if I can show you. That's the light. Switch it this way a little bit. I would be in there. I would be swimming right now in the pool, which is very tempting because the market is not moving very much. Ooh, turn it back. Nice right fills, and here we are. And if things don't work out, do you have a hard stop? Yeah, in general, like I don't want to be losing $2,000, 2.5 grand. So if I haven't managed the trade and it is at 2.5 grand, then I would probably close the trades. More firmer. I'm calling it playing chess, putting pending orders in the right price with the right risk, using quantitative data only and data science. Yeah, I mean, if it works, then that's a great approach. You can have structure systems that work just with technicals, not needing to know any fundamental knowledge or data science. Others that risk reward works. That's the cool thing about trading. Find something that you like. If you like looking at data, dig in and try and find an edge. If you don't like data, you can still be profitable. You just have a different approach. That's the cool thing about trading. There's no one way of doing things. Yeah, it's nice here. It's nice here. It's always tempting to do other things than being on the screens, for sure. Minute. We dug into the previous daily equilibrium and now we're trying to push higher. Let's have a look at euro dollar. Okay, euro dollar is trying to push the previous daily high. I might start thinking about this because I don't think the pound dollar is going to give us an entry today as it stands now. The euro dollar, let's look at the euro dollar in terms of historical data. We've got minus 0.36, so a little bit more positive than the pound dollar. We're seeing now a break above the Asian high. This is more of a Judas move. We've taken the low, now we've taken the high. Can we get to the previous daily high? Can we get here? Let's put an alert here. I do like the bearish positions here. What's interesting about this is also that we have, let's look at this move, put the 1 hour on. We've got a nice area here. We're hunting at this 76, let's hide this, 76.4 area. I'm gonna add a line in there. That is gonna be called a intraday fib. That's the 76.4. Just gonna label that so we don't get muddled up. It's pushing. That's nice. That's nice. Probably can trade this idea from the 76.4. Second here. Let's see how far this is. 15. That's nice. 47 to the high. I don't mind this. I don't mind it. Okay, we're pushing. Pound is also pushing. Am I in any open positions yet? No, but we can potentially find a little entry here if it keeps pushing. That's the fair value gap there on the 76.4. On the range, let's see where we are on the range. We are above. $108. Where's 109? 109. What's up there? Still waiting on this. Pound dollar. Still bullish. Pushing. We are close. We are close. 2.6. I'm happy to start an idea here around the intraday 76.4. If this sells off without me, that's okay. France CPI figures released. Inflation calms in January. What's the DXY doing? Oh, into that fair value gap. That's a nice, interesting area as well. 76.4 below. Having another retest now. We're on the previous daily high. Still waiting. It's holding at the previous daily high. Just seeing, I just want to see that squeeze, that push to the top side here into the 76.4. That's where I'm willing to start entering a trade. Just wicked through an internal range liquidity point now, says Brandon. Where would be your targets if you sold? I normally look for 10 pips, 10 to 20 pips. I do want to get higher though. I want it to get up into the intraday for a natural retracement of 76.4. If that happens in the next half an hour, if it doesn't, this can highly start selling off without us. Right? So we had the news. And here it goes. What's it doing now? The good thing is that for this to be a successful trade, we would need to be anything below 10 to 15 pips move. So that would have to move quite a bit to justify a trade. Even if it retraced back to the previous day equilibrium, we're talking about 26 pips. So the range is not crazy. We just need to be patient. If we don't get that entry, that's okay, that's trading. Let's look at the pound dollar. Pound dollar is now reacting as well. They're all reacting at the same time. If we look at the DXY, we're reacting around that fair value gap and the previous daily low. So if the previous daily low and the fair value gap doesn't hold, the next logical thing to go is going to be the 76.4 below. If we do get there, that's going to give us an entry. Look at gold, Paul is saying. Let's look at gold. Gold is trying to go higher. DXY pushing down into these areas. Make sure you like, guys. Where are we at? Are we going to have a Vanguard today? Let's see. We are at 68 likes. Halfway. Fair value gap has been filled. We're looking for that 103,760. Still holding here. Let's go on the lower time frames. We are seeing that push up. Just a little bit more. Let's get that expansive move. I'm willing to start entering here. But every time I enter a trade, I am paying commission of $4 per lot. So any little pip that we can get is better. See now, is it going to hold below this high? We're holding at the previous daily high. It's been rejected twice. Pound dollar is positive at 0.04. Both of these have a tendency to close around minus 0.06. So it is a nice area to start shorting. Remember, we're on the last day of February. So statistically speaking, it can potentially close around these areas. Here comes a little bit of a sell-off now. Filling these fair value gaps. Can potentially come all the way down here. Down there. Bitcoin is going crazy. Wish I had bought at least one Bitcoin when it was 10. I know. The thing is though, you need a lot of money to make money, right? Because Bitcoin, okay, if you paid 10k for a Bitcoin, now you would have 60k. Is it life-changing money? Not really. But people that bought Bitcoin when it was 1,000, that would be 600,000. That's a lot. DXY reacting, filling these fair value gaps. We'll see if it breaks the 50% here. It's at the 50% now, this golden zone. It's either going to go and do this and find that 76. Nice adder. How many pips do I spread my reposition? It all depends. Depends on the conditions of the market. Sometimes I can split them by 10 pips if I'm in a good position. If I'm a bit early in a trade, I can split it by 40 pips, 50 pips. It all depends on the conditions of the trade. Now the big question here, is this the actual hold before the move down, or is it actually going to break higher? This looks like a bit of a turtle soup condition. What we mean by that is there's liquidity holding above here. People think that this can potentially sell off, and it can catch the people by going higher into that 76.4. So that's why I'm waiting. I'm waiting for this turtle soup to come back up here. Looks like it's holding nicely though. So far it's holding. It needs to break higher. It needs to break above the previous daily high. Look at that, it's held 1 and 2 candles. The open and the close are exactly on the previous daily low high. Do I trade ICT concepts? I do love the 2022 mentorship. I really, really like it. That paid me really, really well last year. Do I actually know all the concepts of ICT? No. Patience is key, absolutely. We haven't broken yet. Let me see. We haven't broken the 23 yet. Make sure you like, guys, the stream, and make sure you subscribe as well. That way, you will be in for a chance to win my membership for free. When did I start trading? I started about 2 years. Full-time trading, just money from trading, I would say it's about a year and a half. Maybe a year. A year was more realistic, so I was doing other jobs. Good morning, Martin. Pound dollar is at 0.03. The higher we go, the better. The same with the euro dollar. The higher we go, the better. Then we can use the statistics with us. Can it do a 2.3%? Yes, it has done it. But the last time it did it was in 2014. The last, how many years? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We average around -1%. We're currently at 0.06. So this can potentially be the meltdown, as people are saying. I still think that we can get higher. We haven't broken below the 23 yet. Is Ali here today? There is an Ali, but I don't know which Ali. The stats, let me remember. Morning, Mo. Closing price. So the change is making me think now. Wait, just keep an eye on that. That's euro 0.06. Still holding. It is from 61. Zero 7 pushing. So it's the closing price, open, high, low, and change, and percentage change of the currency pair for the selected range of dates. So it is, let me see, minus 61. It's close on close. close on close. From the close of the month to the next close of the month. Come on, euro dollar. Don't go yet. Pound dollar, I can't trade it yet. There's nothing I can trade on the pound dollar. Euro dollar though. We are getting closer and closer. Back on the previous daily high. We're hunting now. We're holding that previous daily high. It's trying to break it. Take the arrow out. Another attempt. We're breaking it now. There we go. A little bit of a push. Let's see if we can break the high. Oh, it's holding. Pamming creating equal highs now. It's trying to hold above the previous daily high. Thomas. Yes. So I'm pretty much trying to sell off. But I want to sell off higher. You're not risking more than 2% of equity from all the positions. My risk changes depending on my performance. If I've been performing, let's say I'm making $500 a day, then my risk tolerance has changed for that month. If I'm only making $200 a day, then my risk changes. And it depends on the setup as well, on the trade. Sometimes I risk 1%, sometimes 0.5%, sometimes 2%, sometimes 3%. It all depends on the setup and how good the setup is. I can't do that Mo now because I'm currently looking for an entry. It's ranging now for 2.5 pips. Now, if this breaks below the 23, I'm not going to be in this trade. We need a bit of volume to come in. Just trying to push above to the previous daily high now again. Equal highs above here now created. The longer we hold, the higher the chances we're going higher. .007% on the month. No, that's on the day, sorry. So we're plus 0.26. So that's above the average, which is good news. Still waiting. How are we doing on the likes? Are we getting closer? 85. We are getting closer. We're always going to be on that cusp of, as you know, guys, I'm going to be trading live for another 25 minutes. We're holding that daily. It's trying to push above it now. Normally when we break this, we break aggressively. We'll see if that happens here. Area of interest is up here. This is 1 pip. Yeah, so I think anything up here, I would like to get involved. It has to break the previous daily high and seek the liquidity above. Another attempt here. Don't you dare take that low. We're holding, we're trying to hold this. Squeezing, so we've got a little bit of a squeeze going on now. We've got the price here. And we've got a bit of a squeeze, potentially a burst to the upside. Why don't I have limit orders? Because I like reading the price action live. If that spikes suddenly all the way up here and my limit order is here, I've just missed an extra 2-3 pips. Steve, if you didn't need to reposition a trade, would you make less money? Yes, I would make my normal 10 to 20 pips, so from $100 to $200. If I reposition, then I'm making for sure more than $200. We've got this W getting formed now. There's for sure liquidity been setting up above these highs. For sure. The question is, are we going to go and take it out or not? What I'm looking for is a retracement on the 23. If this breaks the 23 here, if this breaks below here, then I might be willing to trade the rebound. But ideally, I don't want to give away 7 pips. Pound dollar, where is it? Pound dollar 0.05, similar range. Again, another attempt at the previous daily high now. That's the story. We're trying to squeeze the price above. This is another attempt now. Here we go. 108.46. 6 ones. We need to get 6 fives. 6 fours. That previous daily high is holding well. Squeeze. Now, because we've been consolidating here, the RSI will be starting to curl in. You see that? We had that wick on the equal highs there. Now if we put the RSIs on there, we'll see. You see how it's curling in? That means volume has been decreased. RSI is still not at the highest areas though. That's around 59s on the 14. If we took the 5 on there, still not getting high up there in the last 5 candles. Let's take the indicators out, go back into the 1 minute. Bit of consolidation continues. The volume has dropped a little bit. Pound dollar took the highs. Let's see where we are. Still quite low into equilibrium. The Asian range haven't been taken yet. What's the range here? Probably 10 pips, 15, 16, not bad. If someone bought the Asian low, it's not a bad trade. Took out the Asian low, pushed up, came back, filled this fair value gap to the pip there. That could have been a nice little entry for 15 pips. Still holding the squeeze. That's gonna do. I think it's gonna do this. Bup, 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 bup. That is what I'm manifesting, and then boop. Let's see. If this breaks below the 23 though, then we have different conditions. If that suddenly breaks down here and it retraces, probably seeing that. However, I don't like entering lower. I want to be entering higher. Around, what time is it? 10 minutes. I think volatility is going to come around in about 5 minutes. 5 to 10 minutes, we're going to see some volatility here. At least we're going to see the outcome of this move. Manifesting London session manipulation before distribution. Yes. Yes, please. That's what the doctor ordered. Paul Brown, Yanis, quick question, please. Is there a measuring tool on MT5? I've looked but can't seem to find one, or maybe I'm just dumb. No, there is a measuring tool, but you need to know what you're measuring. So if you take this one here, that is a crosshair. If you highlight from the bottom to the top, you just hold it down. That will tell you that this here is 2 pips. So 200 points on MT5 is 2 pips. So 300 is 3 pips, and so on. Give us an entry. Let's get paid. Martin, are you serious? That is hilarious. I found a funded live account today, which I forgot I had. How do you do that? Right, we're gonna give you some grief on that in Discord for sure. Good old Discord, good old Vanguards. DXY is trying to do what we said. Look at that. Boom. How close is that? Dun, dun. It's like magic. Oh, is it going to hold above the 23 or is it going lower? I told you that volatility is coming. Nailed it. Trying to take the lows now. This is going to be a reaction here. 23 is going to be a reaction. Don't get too excited, guys. This is a whole 2 pips. 3 pips. Breaking below the 23. I want to see the hourly close. It hasn't closed yet. Don't be deceived. It's holding. Told you. You have to see the close. That was the reaction there on 23. It's trying to close now. We've got 7 minutes. I'm going to make that as a little bit of a range to cover the 1 minute and also the hour. Oh, it's trying. It's trying. Still early though. Still 7 minutes to go. It is trying though. Now, we've got a nice little fair value gap there. How far is that? 5 pips. My ideal plan didn't happen. It's annoying. It's holding. 6 minutes to go. We need to see the hourly candle. Right, let's clean this up a little bit. I just want to get the fib. That's the hourly candle there. It left us behind. Damn it. How big is that? Ah, it's not big. It's not big. Still time. 5 minutes. How did you know the volatility was going to come? I'm a magician. Just magic. If ICT has a secrets, I have my secrets. Damn. I just wanted that higher price. Four minutes, still time. Still time. It hasn't closed yet. It hasn't closed. A lot of things can happen in 4 minutes. Don't be surprised if this starts pushing higher now. Five likes to hit 100. Let's do it, guys. Let's do it. Let's build that momentum up. Pushing lower, we're getting to that 50%. We're going early, that's good. 4 minutes. Let's be close to 3 minutes now. 3 minutes. Don't be surprised. Don't be surprised. Big direction into the 60s. Is there going to be a rejection, or is this the actual move? That's the question we need to answer. What's pound doing? Where's pound? What? $0.02. Don't be surprised. Wait for it. 3 minutes. Where is it going to close? Don't be surprised. Don't be surprised. 2 minutes. If we close below, then we have confirmed movement, which has retraced to the 61%. Is it going to hold? One and a half minutes. It's holding at 61.8. Volatility is coming in about 30 seconds, 1 minute. There it goes. It's pushing. It's pushing. Is it going to hold? That's the question. It's pushing. 40 seconds. Is it going to close below? That's the big question. We're back into the 50s. 20 seconds. It's going to do it. It's going to do it. 3, 2, 1, and boom. We have a close. So officially, we have a close below the 23, which means now we're looking for this. We're no longer looking for the highs. So now we can potentially use the 23 for an entry. Gonna take that there. So now if it does go back to where we wanted it, I might have to take a short. What's that? 7. It's a bit tight. So I'm gonna go in a bit early. Going to take the highs. Let's see. I don't mind having my one lot spread out here. But it would have to come up and take the intra. So that would be 5 pips. It's a bit tight. It is a bit tight. Let's see, 1 hour. How far is this? Two pips, 2.5 pips. So we need to go. What's that? That is 4.5 pips. Let's go to the 4 hour. Let's look at the picture. So we got. Let's see. Is it in the intraday? Oh, it's coming. I'm gonna take that. That's gonna be my full first position. Now I'm committed to this, so I can't enter anything around this area. So there we go. And this is going to go to the moon. Probably areas of interest. Probably around here now. One area of interest there. I need to see if it makes sense risk-wise to add any positions here. And that would be my other area of interest. Above this liquidity zone here. So that is on the 5 minutes. Let's have a look on the 5 minute. Zoom out. That is the 5 minute there. So that would be. What is that? That is $400, so $800 at that point. Maybe. We'll see. Why is my buyer short? I think I have been explaining this all live, Zig. I thought we're not going to take the highs though. That was a surprise for me. Pound dollar wouldn't have reacted like this. But this is a turtle soup now, if it works out. This will be a classic turtle soup. In an ideal scenario, we reposition early, so we get a little bit of a reposition here. That would be nice. Why 2 positions? This is 1 position for me. So this is a 2 lot will be 1 position for me. I just spread them out. What time is it? 5 past. We'll give it another 5 minutes and then let's see how we're doing the likes. Do we have a giveaway? We do not have a giveaway today. Good morning, Yanis. Why the instant funding? We get the account to trade immediately, right? Instant funding, if you return 5%, then you can start, requesting money. That's what I did. I did 5% return. Then instead of taking money, I asked to be upgraded from 10K to 20K. Then I did another 5%. Don't like how the turtle soup says. Yeah. So that's what I did. Right, I'm going to have to go. That's pretty cool. We saw the entries today. Guys, make sure you subscribe. And tomorrow is Friday. It's the first day. Wait, is it the first day tomorrow? Is NFP tomorrow? I'm so confused now. First Friday of March. It's tomorrow, isn't it? I'll need to check that. But yeah, guys, if you haven't followed me on Instagram, you can go and see. Give me a second. Let me just show you where you can go and get that, so you can see what happens with this trade. Where am I? You can also go into the links as well. I think I've put it in there, but I will post it here so you can get it. No, there we go. Martin has the knowledge. Not NFP if Friday is on the 1st. Boom. Thank you. Appreciate that. I put my Instagram in there, guys. Go and give it a follow. Click on it, and then you can see what happens with this trade, how we're going to manage it. All right. Until next time, have a good Friday and Thursday, and I will see you tomorrow. Same time, it will be at 7 o'clock UK time. Be aware of news tonight as well. Quite big news.
I can't take no loss. I don't even know what it costs. I hit the ground and it go off. Yeah, hit the ground and it go off. Yeah, I can't take no loss. I don't even know what it costs. Yeah, I hit the ground and it go off. Yeah, hit the ground and it go off. Yeah, run it. Ooh, I really feel it's my time. Think it's my year. Yeah. I really feel it's my time. Think it's my year. Yeah. I really feel it's my time. Think it's my year. Yeah. I really feel it's my time. Think it's my pen ready. Used to hold myself back, my self-esteem damn bad. Gotta keep on chugging. Ran through everything in front of me. Might smoke bed in heaven. Got a whole agenda. Can't aspire to get ahead, so bump that. It's no surrender. Got a dollar flipped up. I'm trying to get it in FT to get them in their hand and crypto. Learn how to fix that. I don't really hold out the books, but I'ma learn how to fix that. Some opportunities and never come unless you paying attention. So no, I can't miss that. Moving. MVP, I got the record. I might